The homeless situation in Kingston, Ontario has grown, but thanks to the efforts of one nonprofit, those unable to afford housing now have a place to call their own. Kingston producer Gail Paquette has the story.
With the increase of homelessness in the city of Kingston, one local group has been working tirelessly for a solution: sleeping cabins. These cabins will provide warmth, comfort, and support to those who are in dire situations. The pandemic not only increased incidents of homelessness, but also increased challenges. For Crystal Wilson, it all started last year with the forming of Our Livable Solutions.
Our Livable Solutions started as a consulting company. We operate now as it's a kind of a mixed organization where we have a steering committee of people without homes, and then we have a steering committee of people with homes. And the only reason there's two different ones is because the communication styles are so different. So the people without homes, we need to have more hands-on conversations and in-person conversations, and the people, most of the people with homes, we do email and online stuff.
Other groups have tried to achieve this concept, but weren't given the green light. Our Livable Solutions was. And with future financial and volunteer backing from various nonprofit and religious organizations, they moved forward with what they believe is a significant change to the way vulnerable populations are protected.
We're looking for a different way to fulfill people's needs, to keep them safe, keep them comfortable, help enable them to find permanent housing, and to address the barriers that are keeping them without homes.
Barry Baddour has been living on the street for over 3 years. When he heard about the project, he wanted to help make it a reality. Barry is not only part of the planning committee, but he will be one of the first residents in the cabins.
I felt very good. It was a dream that came true. We worked hard. I'm proud to be on the team. The most important thing is being able to have that security.
People say it's so complex, it's hard to tackle, but it's like, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time, right? So what we're doing through the sleeping cabin community is trying to tackle it, a little bit at a time. And if everybody works together and does a little bit, I think we can tackle it. But what's causing it is not enough income. And we're seeing increasing numbers of seniors who don't have the income levels to support their rents needed.
The cabins were manufactured by Net Zero Renewable Energy Inc. in Niagara Falls, Ontario. For the past 7 years that the company has been in existence, they have been making great strides with their innovative technology and unique designs.
These cabins will work because, number one, the way they're made, they're very well insulated, they're R25. Basically, your own body heat will keep them warm in the winter. You need or a very, very small heater to keep them warm.
The company has been contacted by several communities in Ontario who would like to see similar projects happen. CEO John Gamble hopes that this project will be the catalyst for other city councils to consider similar action.
You always want to try and give back to the community, and this is where we can give back. And we just hope that other communities can see the foresight that Kingston has to be able to help these people, because these people need that just a little push. And right now they're not getting the push. They can't go anywhere. They're living in a forest. They're living on on the side of a street. They're living on top of grates in Toronto. I mean, it's terrible.
Portsmouth Olympic Harbour was one of 2 locations shortlisted for the sleeping cabin project. The cabins are located on the east side of the Portsmouth Harbour building, which is to provide washrooms, shower facilities, and meeting spaces where the residents can meet with service agencies. The location was chosen because of the existing indoor facilities.
I actually like the location because it's nice and quiet, it's peaceful. It has lots of traffic, which means people could engage if they choose to, and we can, people can still feel like a community. If we put them way out in the country, then they don't have people in the community to interact with. So this has been really nice. So the amenities are, people have an 8x12 cabin The cabin has electricity and it's heated. Inside the building, we have a kitchen set up so people can cook their own food. We have laundry facilities, they can do their own laundry. We have bathrooms and showers. And the showers, I was in them yesterday. They're fully accessible. You could wheel a wheelchair right in and have a full shower with support from PSW. It's great. I'm pretty happy with that part.
The City of Kingston was one of the beneficiaries to the Vorinen estate, and funds used to purchase the cabins represent money received as a donation from that estate. Money from the Ontario Social Services Relief Fund 3 will provide operational costs of $115,000.
The city has been instrumental in making sure the facilities are ready, and then once we're operational, we'll have reporting requirements to give to the city, but their role should be pretty minimal, and hopefully enabling conversations if we need them with different service providers. I expect it to be limited to that.
The Sleeping Cabin Project symbolizes second chances in the city. These miniature abodes offer a mixture of independence, stability, and compassion. Supporters are many, and help is pouring in from around the community.
We have been overwhelmed by offers of help. Overwhelmed. And I spend every day trying to keep up to the emails and phone calls of people offering to help, which makes me teary because it's so nice to have people stepping up saying. I think that one of the really nice things about this project is people can see themselves in it, and they can see themselves. It's not institutional, so they can actually see themselves helping within it and being a part of it.
For WPBS Weekly, I'm Gail Paquette.